Good Friday morning, beach bums. It's cruise day, and it's a little dark in here. I'm in my hotel room. I stayed at the Hampton Inn Beach again last night. Long story, but anyway, I usually come out, I drive from San Diego up from my parents' house, but had to work late and didn't feel like staying there, driving up 2 hours, all that stuff. So anyway, just got a good rate here. This is a good place. I think I mentioned in a previous video, but if you're looking for a good affordable place that's close to the port, I think even last minute, I literally booked this last minute and drove here, and I think it was a little over 200 bucks, which for the area and with the Grand Prix going on and everything being super sky high, I was surprised, so I took it, jumped all over it. It's hard to see because they have this little shade screen, but oh, there you go. Yeah, it's not a bad day. I went out there a little bit earlier, and it's a little cool, but not too bad. So it should be a really good day. We're expecting good weather in Ensenada. I'm gonna head over to the port, try to get some footage over at the port. Let you know if there's anything new, as usual, if anything that you need to be aware of. This room, it's your basic hotel room. I'm not really going to do a room tour, if you will, but standard 2 queen beds in this one here. Standard bathroom. One cool thing I did notice in the restroom is that they have the instead of giving you I think they also give you the little bottles, if I remember correctly, but they have like pump shampoo, conditioner, body wash in the shower. They had a pump lotion over by like where you would wash your hands and stuff. So kind of cool, something a little different. I hadn't seen that before, and it smelled really nice, and I don't know, it worked. So anyway, but other than that, a good place to stay. Like I said, very affordable. Even on a busy weekend like this, I got it for a little over 200 bucks. So check it out. Again, this is Hampton Inn Beach, and I'll see you over at the port. I did want to mention before I leave that they have at the Hampton Inn, they have a light breakfast, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Got some omelets, potatoes this morning. They have some oatmeal, some fruits, some muffins and bagels and such, toast, some yogurt, waffles, cereal, juice, and of course coffee. So 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. If you want to partake, and I'm headed out. See you soon. I just wanted to check because I was curious, and I'm sure others will ask. They do have a pool, so if you're here when there's nice weather and you want to use the pool, it looks like there's a hot tub. So there's a pool, and the hot tub's like kind of in that back corner. So for those that are I always like to check, especially when the weather's nice. So there you go, and this is the hotel here. It's got a nice large parking area, and there's a subway. So depending on when you came, I came in like after midnight last night, so nothing was open. But if you come and want to get something to eat, there's a subway right there, right across the street. Looks like a sushi grill, Kabuto over there, and that's a dental place. So, and I saw a lot of different places that you can go. I think I saw a Dollar Tree over there in the corner, so if you need last minute stuff, that kind of thing. So all right, now definitely headed to the port. See ya. All right, folks, we are at the cruise terminal. So just keep in mind that you're gonna come up to this split here. You want to go to the side that says cruise terminal, obviously not towards. You'll follow signs to the Queen Mary all the way here, excuse me, but you'll want to make sure that you go towards the cruise terminal. So let me grab a ticket. All right, so we're gonna grab our ticket, push it, grab it, and so you have 2 different options here. So you got the drop-off area, or you can make a left and go to park. So because I'm by myself, I would normally go park, but I'm going to show you the drop-off area. It doesn't look like there's a very busy line to get there, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to basically just drop off my luggage and then go park. So just to show you how that process works, there you go, follow along. So this is really good, nobody here. Okay, so I am going towards this straight ahead. Last time that was open, this time it's not. and I'll be right back with you. Hang on here. So you're gonna pull in, and if you were dropping anybody off, sorry, if you're gonna be dropping anybody off, I'm gonna just try to go over here off to the side. You would just come and try to pull over to the side and then find your porters. So let me go and do that. Okay, so you know what? I decided to call an audible. What I'm gonna do is I'll just take my luggage because I pulled up too far. And but anyway, I just showed you. So here, you basically will do a circle. You'll come out and just kind of do a U-turn. Hang on, this guy's gonna ask me a question. How you doing? I'm here for the cruise.
Oh, must be nice, go ahead.
You gotta go one time. All right, cool. Yeah, that guys, that started like a few months back when they had that guy out there. It's always the same guy too, asking, you know, where you're going. So now I know. I just tell him I'm going on the cruise. All right, it's parking time. All right, sorry, that was a way quick process. I didn't have time to record anything. I got here, I dropped off my luggage, and I ran into some friends in the structure, so I ended up just hanging out and coming in with them. Came through, got up. I mean, they were already boarding. It was 11:03, and they were already boarding. So, not even like it was general boarding. So priority boarding had already gone through, which is usually they start at 11, which is crazy. And I noticed that it's not that busy. I don't know. We'll kind of keep an eye on that. I don't know if because spring break is over or what, but I did notice it's not busy. Today is April 14th. So anyway, getting on the ship. I'm gonna go drop my stuff off at the room real quick. Can't stay, but we're allowed to drop our stuff off at the room as priority guests. And then I'm going to go do my muster, get it out of the way, and then get something to eat. I'll figure out what I'm gonna eat. So stay tuned. Talk to y'all soon. Okay, so it's muster station time. I dropped my stuff off. If you'll have the letters on your boarding pass, but just follow the signs, or they'll have people helping you. So off to sea. All right, the cabins are ready. Well, they were ready at 1:30, and it's 1:42 right now. So one nice thing is this time my luggages were here. Again, keep in mind I have priority. So if you're Diamond, Platinum, Suites, Faster the Fun, wedding guests, I think too, there's a good chance you'll get your, but lately they haven't been. Other thing to look for is your keys are going to be in here, so just keep that in mind. You'll be right there. And I'm going to start a cabin tour. That'll be in a separate video. So if you're interested, this is an interior room 2245. I'll be right back with you. I think I'm going to wrap up the embarkation day video with just this. Just keep in mind that the rooms, again, I said will be ready at 1:30. If you are, and most of you probably already know this, but Diamond, Platinum, Faster the Fun, so maybe the people that get Faster the Fun are not familiar, you can come and drop your stuff off in the cabin, but you have to leave immediately. So I'd already done that, and then my check luggage, as you saw just before I walked in here, was there. I know people are gonna be like, why do you have two luggage? Well, first of all, I bring all my like vlogging equipment and stuff that I bring for like the meet and greets and things like that, some little swag. And I was trying to consolidate to one, but this trip I'm buying some ship models for some friends in Arizona. So the one time I was trying to consolidate to one, didn't happen. Anyway, so that's why, in case anybody was wondering. I'm gonna do, as I mentioned, a separate cabin tour. It seems dark in here, but anyway. But just so you know, this is an interior cabin that I'm in. So if you're interested, watch the full cabin tour. It'll be again in a separate video. This is stateroom 2245. And yeah, if I think of anything else, I'll probably add it onto this video. If not, thank you for watching. Thank you for those that are subscribed to my channel. Thank you for always being there and watching the videos, supporting the channel. If you're new to the channel, you like information about Carnival Long Beach cruises, specifically the Radiance, that's the one I do the most. I will be on the Panorama in July, so follow along for those videos. Hit that subscribe button if you're interested. If not, it's okay. Thank you for watching the videos. We'll talk to y'all soon. I told you I'd be back if I remember something. So I'm back. I just want to point out, so this is what I bring. Another common question I'm asked is, hey, can we bring loose cans, right, with us? Do they have to be in the container? No, they don't. This is how every time I come. Yep, go Chargers. I know I have a lot of followers that are not Charger fans or Padre fans, but hey, it's okay. we can all coexist, right? Anyway, so the loose cans, I love my Dr. Pepper Zero Sugars and all the zero sugars, obviously. So I like to bring them on with me. I'll take them and put them in here, bring them on, and then I'll put them in the cooler. As I have mentioned in the past, let me go ahead and do that real quick. I take one of these little washcloth thingies, and because see, there's some ventilation right over here, but it still gets really warm in there. So to give it even more ventilation, I just do that. And again, not gonna sit and debate. I understand it's not a fridge, which is why you got to do everything you can to get it to be cooler, right? So this is what we've found kind of works. So anyway, that's what I like to do. I may or may not be back with any more tips as I'm unpacking. That's another thing I like to do on the first day, on embarkation day, is I like to get in here once the cabin's available, and get unpacked, get settled. I use a, and I'll probably, let me get that stuff out and I'll show you. I think I'm gonna be coming back a few different times as I'm unpacking, just to show you some of those little hacks that I like to do and bring with me. But that was one of them, is that I wanted to answer the question about embarkation day. You can bring the cooler, the little cooler with the cans. And okay, I'll be back. Okay, a few other things I wanted to point out. People always ask what this thing is. People asked in some of my videos. This is a luggage mat, so I'll be putting my luggage on there. And some people have asked about towels for the pool. You'll get 2 here in your cabin. Make sure that you bring them back, because if not, you'll get charged. So just keep that in mind, that they will provide you. Or if you forget to bring them with you, they'll have them up at the Lido deck. They'll ask for your card, sound sign card or cabin number, so that way, again, if you don't return it, they'll charge you for it. So again, luggage mat, luggage will be going on there shortly. All right. Okay, so this is the other little thing I wanted to point out. I'm gonna try to put this down here so I could show you. Okay, perfect. So wrinkle release. I have smaller bottles, but I think they're almost empty, so I grabbed the big one that I have at home. But anyway, this Downy wrinkle release is great because they do have irons, but they're not in the room, and they're in the laundrettes. It's just a pain and inconvenience. So this was something that I had learned, and I just bring it with me. And I spray my clothing, especially the ones that I'm planning on wearing on, let's say, when I go to the main dining room or for elegant evening and stuff like that. So I'll do it the first day. So another reason why I like to unpack and get everything out, so I can get the spray on, put it away, and then give it time to do its thing. Especially for, you know, dinner for us every night is at 6 o'clock this cruise, so want to have everything ready. So anyway, this is a lifesaver for if you're like me that just hates wrinkly clothes. Some people just don't care, they're on vacation, they're like whatever, but I don't know, I'm just a weirdo that way. All right, talk to you in a bit. Hey beach bums, so I didn't get a chance to do a wrap up of the embarkation day yesterday, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that now and add to the video, so hence the different shirt. Just a few things I didn't get a chance to point out. Everything pretty much was the same in regards to parking, this and that. I did notice that when you are coming into the, like going into the dome, into the terminal, before you can kind of cut straight through, those of you that have been here before probably make a lot more sense to you. They added that, you know, that area where there's like a little hut or whatever that's selling merchandise, that kind of thing. And you were able to before just kind of cut through. Now they're making you walk around that little merchandise hut, if you will, and then to go to the lines. That was one thing that I noticed was a little different from when I was here last month. Last time I was able just to cut straight through and go to the lines. Another thing I wanted to point out, because this question gets asked to me a lot, I got here later than my appointment time, which was 10 to 10:30. I think I was here at 11ish, because, well, once I got here and I was trying to do some filming and what have you anyway. But I was able to go right to the priority boarding line and go straight in. They still had the early late line, and of course the regular appointment lines. At that time it was, I think, 10:30 to 11, or 11 to 11:30. So that was another thing I noticed. Once I got inside, yeah, because it was definitely after 11, because it was like one of the first times where I didn't sit in the terminal. They had already started boarding, which was another thing that was really odd. So they started at 11, but it's usually priority boarding, but general boarding had already started, which was kind of interesting because the terminal sitting area was empty, and I thought, wow, is this just not a full ship, or what was going on? Again, just kind of was off balance, if you will, because I'm usually here and I sit, early, and I sit, etc. Anyway, so we got on. I got on the ship. Another thing that I did this time, because I get asked questions about the elevator and escalator. Yes, if you walk straight through instead of making the right to go up the ramp, there is an escalator and an elevator. The difference is on the escalator, you can't take your luggage. You got to go on the elevator if you have luggage. You can't use the escalator, so just keep that in mind. Because I had heard in other ports, you could still go on the escalator if you have luggage. At Long Beach, they don't allow that. So those of you who have traveled on other ports, just so you're aware. Trying to think of anything else. Got on the ship, got something to eat, and nothing really else beyond that. So thank you for watching. I'll wrap up the Embarkation Day video here and say thank you as always for watching and supporting the channel. For those of you who are new to the channel, you like informational videos, mostly for mine are Carnival Radiance and Ensenada. I will be going on the Panorama in July, so if you want to follow along, if you wish to subscribe, I'd love that. If not, no big deal. Thank you for watching the videos. Have a good day. Take care.